Hey guys. So the highest vision of what we're supposed to do is within all of us. Everyone has things changing in their environment. Whether there's something drastic at the moment or not, there's things that are changing in your environment. Relationships are changing, health is changing, financial situations changing. They're always changing. So if you're riding the wave of, hey, what's going on outside of me? Am I feeling wealthy today? Am I feeling loved today? Am I feeling healthy? If those are things you're feeling and looking outside of yourself to know how you're doing, going to your doctor to ask if you're healthy or not, then this change that's happening, and all change, is going to be really hard to handle. Because changing and stirring up mixing up the outside world, if that's what you're riding, then it's going to be tough. There's going to be a struggle. It's going to be pain. But why would the light of divinity want that for the planet Earth? Because deep down inside, we all know it because we're all connected. But the light of divinity would like to have us move along in our evolution of our soul and our enlightenment. And for our enlightenment to come upon us, then we got to get uncomfortable. And when you're uncomfortable, then it makes you go within and you start to say, oh, the only peace I can find is in my breath of this moment. But that's just a small example. Society is built on the whole paradigm of that not being important. So, if the human species needs to find peace in their breath, in this moment of now, then how else are you going to do it but shake everything up? Now, how awesome is it that we can figure out a way to shake everything up? The whole world is on pause, but yet there's not many people suffering and dying. The suffering that's happening is mentally we're so challenged by everything around us being mixed up and falling apart, standard status quo, that you have nothing to measure yourself by anymore, and it looks painful. But I'm just trying to assure everyone who's listening, but mainly my wife and kids, that they're little side note, they're not really struggling nearly as much as the people around us. We're more about, oh, what do we got to, we're going to round up a program where we're going to start assisting people in this path. But my concluding point, as I have this dog coming at me, really not, I'm sure he's down in the trail below me, not the one above me. So anyway, the woods are getting crowded, which is a beautiful thing given this struggle that everybody says it's happening. My point is this: the only way to get our souls to evolve is to get us to let go of needing outside circumstances to be a certain preferred way in order for us to feel content, happy, and hopeful. If you want to feel happy truly and hopeful, optimistic, all those good things, where arts and music start popping out of you, if you want to go that direction, then we need a little shift. You need to get uncomfortable where you are and say, you know what, I need to get a little more tapped in. I can't go around talking to my neighbors and my friends and my coworkers with this wild, oh, who gives a damn anyway, attitude about the appreciation we have for ourselves and for those around us. Mainly for ourselves, it's got to start there. How much I love myself is what radiates out. And what radiates out is what inspires other people to be more loving of themselves. And when we all spark up a little bit more love for ourselves, then we do more loving things. When we do more loving things, we create an environment of seeing the love around us. And we're instead complaining, I don't see the love around me. I don't see the love around me. And there's only one place you're ever going to see it. You got to go within. So, how you want to go within, and when you want to go in, and how long you want to struggle at it, and how you're going to arrange your life so that when you figure out how to go within, that you stay there. That's all semantics. The basic premise is very simple. We need to sit down and take time, set down all the tools of work and living, and go within and find that happy spot inside, regardless of what's going on around you. It's actually a very fun game, and it's what you all came here to do. So I don't know why anybody would complain. We needed a big reset. This is one where the light of divinity figured out a way that it can be a global, this is the first bit of global cooperation that the planet's ever seen, as far as I know, in any history. And that's got to be powerful. That's got to be setting some things right. Who knows how it's going to play out? We don't care how it's going to play out. But you know how it will play out for sure? How you think it's going to play out. So if you're scared because your mind's making up all this bad stuff, that what if, if you're on the what if, you're never going to guess what's coming at you. You didn't see this coming at you, right? The what ifs and making sure you protect everything in your life does not work. Go within, find love and peace regardless of what's going on around you. And now it's easier than ever, because everything around you is looking pretty questionable. There's a lot of uncertainty. You can't sit on your old schedule, you know? It's the last thing you want to do. You got to shake it up, change something drastic, and then you really can make a click and go, click. Oh, now I look at things a little bit lighter. Everything's a little easier. Now I know what Dan was saying about the path of least resistance. I didn't know what the path of what even felt like. I was just on my to-do list. I know what a to-do list feels like. It's not like the path. The path within is filled with acceptance and taking it easy, taking it slow, and finding what feels best at the moment. Just keep going within and feeling that everything is good ahead of you. Dreaming more about good things of the future, never thinking about the past. It's totally irrelevant. And you don't want to try to work on the future and figure out what I'm going to do. You back off that. That's called being present in the moment. I want to feel like everything is perfect right now, regardless of my surroundings. If you lose all your money, then what did it feel like to have the money? Were you super happy then? Was everything perfect and great? Not for most people I knew, although they liked it. They were like, I'm comfortable with my funky little spot. But now you can't stay in your funky little spot anymore. For whatever reason, the universe decided it was time to be a disruptor. Or we really, ultimately, I'm sort of being funny, that's more like it's a line I can say to people and they'll all go, yeah, that makes sense. But the reality is, this evolution of the planet and souls, we know how this all works. We're all in on the game. We all know what's going on. But this is the place where you come and you forget. So the universe is just waking everybody up, saying, don't forget. This was a time when the universe said, oh, there's a lot of things to learn. And I'm saying the universe, but the planet. But it ripples through the universe. That starts getting into a point that's maybe deeper than people want to go. Anyway, I think it's fun. And fun's a little bit tough to sell. Maybe I say, you know what? It seems very doable. But it gets fun, trust me. So anyway, go within, love yourself. When you get within, that's all you're going in there to do. Not figure something out, not touch into God, not tell Jesus you're sorry for something you did. You're going within to love yourself. So go within and love yourself. That's another video though. But anyway, I love you. See you guys.